Night crept over the Adeyemi compound like a warning. The air felt heavier. The shadows stretched longer. And Adesewa's father sat beneath the mango tree, trembling like a man waiting for judgment. Because the secret he had carried for 20 years was no longer hidden, and the one he wronged was coming. The name he feared. Adesewa stood before her father, wrapper tight around her waist, anger burning through her fear. "Papa," she said, "who did you steal from?" He swallowed. "The diviner." "Which diviner?" He hesitated, then whispered the name like a curse. "Oluwo Adigba." Adesewa staggered backward. Everyone in the village knew that name. The man who lived at the forest edge. The man who spoke to spirits. The man who disappeared 20 years ago after swearing vengeance on someone unnamed. Her father. Her father's voice trembled as he spoke. "I was young, foolish, desperate. Your mother was sick. The diviner had a charm, a spirit token, said to heal any illness." Adesewa's breath caught. "You stole it?" He nodded. "I begged him for help. He refused. Said the charm was not meant for humans. Said it belonged to the spirits. Said touching it would bring misfortune." Her father looked at his hands as if seeing the past etched into his skin. "But I took it anyway," Adesewa whispered. "And Mama?" He nodded slowly. "She lived. The charm healed her." Adesewa felt her chest tighten. "So, the cost was the price?" Her father's voice cracked. "Yes." A sudden gust of wind swept through the compound. The lanterns flickered. The mango tree groaned. The air thickened. Adesewa's father froze. "He's here." Adesewa's heart pounded. "Papa? Who?" He pointed toward the gate with a trembling hand. "Oluwo Adigba." Adesewa turned. A tall figure stood at the entrance, wrapped in a dark cloth, face hidden, staff glowing faintly with red markings. He stepped forward. The earth trembled beneath his feet. The diviner's voice was deep, echoing, layered, like two people speaking at once. "Adeyemi." Her father fell to his knees. "Oluwo, please." The diviner raised his staff. "You stole from the spirits. You broke a sacred boundary. You touched what was forbidden." Her father bowed his head. "I did it to save my wife. And in saving one life," the diviner said, "you doomed another." Adesewa's breath caught. "What do you mean?" The diviner turned to her. "You." Her father screamed. "No, leave her out of this." The diviner's eyes glowed beneath the cloth. "The curse was never meant for you, Adeyemi. It was meant for your bloodline. And your daughter is the firstborn." Adesewa felt her knees weaken. "Why now?" she whispered. The diviner lifted the staff. "Because the charm you stole was hidden inside her bride price, and the spirits have come to collect what belongs to them." Adesewa stepped back, trembling. "You mean the bride price wasn't stolen by a thief?" The diviner shook his head. "It was reclaimed." Her father sobbed. I tried to protect her. I thought if the charm was blessed for marriage, the curse would weaken. The diviner's voice thundered. You cannot bless what belongs to spirits. The ground cracked slightly beneath his staff. Adesewa swallowed hard. What happens now? The diviner looked at her, and for the first time, she saw sorrow in his eyes. The spirits demand balance. The charm must be returned, and the bloodline must pay its debt. Her father screamed, "Take me, not her!" The diviner shook his head. You are not the one they want. Adesewa whispered, Why me? The diviner lowered his staff. Because you carry the mark. Adesewa froze. What mark? He pointed to her chest. The mark your father placed on you the night he stole the charm. A mark that binds you to the spirits. Adesewa felt her heart stop. Papa, what did you do? Her father collapsed completely. I marked you with the charm to protect you. I didn't know it would bind you. The diviner stepped closer. The spirits have waited 20 years, and now they have come for their bride. Adesewa's breath shattered. Bride? The diviner nodded. Yes, the charm you carry is not just a token. It is a betrothal. The compound roared with silence. Adesewa felt the world tilt. Her bride price wasn't stolen. It was claimed by spirits. And now they wanted her. The diviner raised his staff. The wind howled. The shadows thickened. Adesewa stood frozen, her father sobbing at her feet, the diviner's eyes glowing with ancient judgment. The curse wasn't a punishment. It was a promise. And the spirits had come to collect their bride. If this twist shook your spirit, follow Motherland tales for more supernatural African folklore, curses that breathe, and stories where destiny walks with shadows. Subscribe to Motherland Tales, where every secret has a heartbeat and every curse has a bride.